Welcome back. Police confirming for JCN on Thursday that the search for a 69-year-old American woman who went missing during a diving excursion on Cape Eleuthera, or just off of Cape Eleuthera, that was on January 28th, that search and rescue effort has been called off. The woman did not resurface along with other divers, and a search of the area began immediately. Police say after numerous days of searching waters in the area where the woman was last seen, search efforts were unsuccessful in locating her. So far this year, there have been 7 drowning incidents following the drowning death of an 85-year-old male in Bimini on Wednesday and another drowning reported at Paradise Island on Thursday. Last Friday, police on Bimini were left to investigate a shark attack involving 2 American female visitors who both sustained injuries while swimming in the waters at Bimini Bay. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism, Investments, Aviation, Chester Cooper, spoke to the recent shark attacks and expressed the government's concern. He said that the government intends to provide more information and tips to the public, in particular visitors, to prevent further incidents.
Firstly, whenever there is any incident impacting a human life, we are concerned. Luckily, that hasn't been a severity to the point of loss of life. But whenever there's impact to a guest, the Ministry of Tourism is specifically engaged with the family, doing all we can to provide support to the victim and to their family. Regrettably, shark attacks happen, and we simply try to manage the process through education, where we provide, as I've indicated, thoughts and prayers and support to victims and their families. And we urge persons who are swimming with sharks or interacting with sharks to exercise precaution.
The Bimini incident made international news. Both victims, ages 20 and 21, were treated at hospital and have since returned to the United States for further medical treatment, including surgery. Meanwhile, there was another shark attack in the Exuma Keys on Tuesday when a male was bitten while riding an electric surfboard. Mr. Cooper sought to caution swimmers frequenting areas that may be shark infested. He advised that swimming in the right conditions is crucial when dealing with sharks.
The minister responsible for marine resources has carriage of this matter. His ministry would have experts who will be able to speak specifically as to what phenomenon caused these events to be more frequent at times. And I encourage you to speak with him and his experts. As for the Ministry of Tourism, we are going to continue to do our part in terms of educating our guests, etc., as to how to act and behave and how to work with the persons who are taking them on tours, etc., to practice safe behavior. For example, whilst I am not an expert, I envisage that if you are swimming when the sharks are being fed, chumming as the case may be, what they call it, this would present more risk than if you are simply swimming with the sharks in Compass Key in a very contained environment where it's done every day, etc.
The Deputy Prime Minister advised both visitors and residents to remain vigilant when swimming and to avoid areas where sharks are known to gather for feeding basically on scraps left behind by fishermen. Royal Caribbean International, RCI, has started the request for proposals process for Bahamian entrepreneurs to participate in the development of the Royal Beach Club on Paradise Island. In a press release, Royal Caribbean International said it is marking the next phase in the development of its 17-acre Royal Beach Club on the western end of Paradise Island, with an open call for Bahamian businesses to submit proposals to become a part of the experience. Philip Simon, president of Royal Caribbean Bahamas, described the call for proposals as a crucial next step in the beach club's development. Some of the categories include mechanical, electrical, plumbing repairs, and refrigeration technicians. They will also look for upholsterers and carpenters, landscaping, pool maintenance, security, pest control, along with Bahamian-made products. And finally, mixed emotions have surfaced in light of the Ministry of Tourism's recent announcement that the Bahamas will become the first international destination for a SpaceX rocket landing. In fact, a number of them. Many residents are flooding social media, especially with questions and concerns about the possible environmental effects of the landing, as they are expected to take place in the beautiful waters near the Exuma Islands and Keys. While officials are dismissing any claims that they are being environmentally negligent and emphasize that proper research is being done before anything is executed. Dr. Rihanna Neely Murphy, Director of the Department of Environmental Planning and Protection, gave further details on this process.
Additionally, SpaceX is committed to establishing a space-themed exhibit in the Bahamas and continuing the partnership in growing opportunities for the Bahamas. This exhibit will not only inspire Bahamians, but will also attract international visitors, further cementing the Bahamas as a destination at the forefront of innovation. It is yet another way we are putting our country on the map, drawing global attention and expanding what the world knows about the Bahamas beyond its natural beauty, beyond the beach.
Also chiming in to reassure Bahamians that nothing will be done to jeopardize our national treasure is Deputy Prime Minister, the Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, Chester Cooper, who explained that each anticipated rocket landing will be cleared by relevant environmental authorities before it begins.
Collaboration with SpaceX also creates opportunities for scientific exploration through science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM. And this process will continue with education at the University of the Bahamas. It is an investment in the Bahamas and in Bahamians. SpaceX will engage Bahamian students and educators through quarterly STEM seminars, fostering the next generation of scientists, engineers, and innovators. SpaceX will donate $1 million to the University of the Bahamas. We are not just spectators in this industry. We are participants, shaping its future to strengthen science and technology education.
Mr. Cooper reassured that precautions have been taken to safeguard our waters and marine ecosystems. There will be 21 rocket booster landings here in the Bahamas during the year 2025. That'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jcn Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.